A woman comes to me. She says, my son was sexually abused by a priest, and his 3 friends were sexually abused by a priest. My son committed suicide before age 20. And I sought out those 3 friends, and they all committed suicide. How do you repay that?
How many people does it take before it becomes wrong?
The abuse has led to hundreds of suicides. Those that managed to pick up the pieces and face what happened have been named the survivors.
He had been molesting children for a number of years, and they kept moving him to different parishes.
It's reported on thousands of pages of previously secret documents released by the Archdiocese of Chicago, which spelled out in graphic detail how priests accused of abuse were transferred from parish to parish, placing their reputations above those they preyed upon.
We discovered that clergymen found guilty of pedophilia are still active, often in contact with children. During our travels, we established this unprecedented map that regarding the transfers of priests involved in cases of pedophilia.
Il y a quand même cette idée que quelqu'un qui a été un prédateur pour des enfants, finalement, s'il va en Afrique ou s'il va en Amérique latine, c'est pas bien grave, c'est criminel.
They were doing it to shield these predator priests from law enforcement.
Found Father Austin Peter Keegan working in an orphanage in Mexico after abusing children from the Santa Rosa Diocese.
In Warsaw today. The film was released over the weekend. It's called Tell No One, and it reportedly shows how abusive priests ruined the lives of victims and faced no consequences.
He said he is keeping bishops accountable. He is removing bishops, but I said to him that he may have removed some, but they're being allowed to resign and walk away, so nobody knows that they have been guilty of anything.
2 popes either ignored, overlooked, or downplayed allegations when it came to taking tough action against Theodore McCarrick over 2 decades.
Judy, the 449-page report found that before John Paul II elevated Theodore McCarrick to Archbishop of Washington, he already was aware of multiple allegations against McCarrick. That included reports of sexual misconduct with another priest, sharing beds with seminarians, and anonymous letters accusing him of pedophilia with his nephews. But McCarrick denied those allegations, and he rose to become one of the most powerful and well-known Catholic leaders in the United States.
Now, a Catholic bishop who was forced by the Vatican to leave Belgium after admitting sexually abusing his 5-year-old nephew has sparked outrage by going on live television and saying it was nothing serious, just a game. He also admitted abusing another young nephew. The former Bishop of Bruges, Roger van Geloe, says he is not a paedophile. He can't be prosecuted under Belgian law because the abuse took place 25 years ago. But Belgian ministers have urged the Vatican to punish him.
The Catholic Church in Belgium finally kicked him out this week. But the Vatican gave the 74-year-old safe passage to a French monastery.
You see, church officials routinely and purposefully described the abuse as horseplay and wrestling and inappropriate contact. It was none of those things. It was child sexual abuse, including rape, committed by grown men, priests, against children.
When such trust is betrayed with abuse to children, and there are efforts to cover it up, the call for accountability should be resounding.